Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday, and welcome to your 7 a.m. Butts and Guts class. My name is Coach Courtney, and I am going to guide you and take you through a 30-minute glute and ab workout. All you need today is a yoga mat or a towel and some space about the distance of a yoga mat. So you don't need any other equipment. You can grab some water. You can play your own music along with this workout. If you've never taken a Butts and Guts class before, it is a low weight but high rep class. We obviously focus on the glute and the abs, a lot of core work. Today we're going to be actually doing more abs than we usually do. I like to maybe do about 75% glutes, 25% abs, but today we're going to maybe do about 50-50. We're going to flow through the workout today. Very low impact, really good for people that have if you're starting to get any back problems, building up that glute strength is really great. If you sit at a desk all day, building up that glute strength is really great. If you have any questions or comments during this class, please leave them in the chat and let me know if you're looking for anything particular in future classes. Otherwise, I think we're going to go ahead and just get started. Just a reminder, I cannot see y'all, so if anything feels funky, is too strenuous, or is causing you pain, make sure you pause the movement. You can fast forward through that movement. You can modify the movement or just skip it. So we will always keep that in mind. Safety first. Should be challenging, but it should not be unbearable or painful and causing you that much discomfort. I will do the whole class with you, so all you have to do is follow along. But we're going to get started first on our yoga mats, y'all. Make sure you guys can see me here. So we're going to get started first, bringing our knees to the outside of our mat here. So we're going to start in a child's pose, but I want a nice wide knee space here. Then you can bring your toes to touch and sit those hips back. So I'm going to bring you just a little bit closer here for this movement so you can get a little closer to the form. So knees are wide. Toes are touching. We're just going to sit our hips back. We're going to start here in child's pose. You can let your head go heavy into the mat. You should feel this inside that hip area here. Pull those fingertips away. Let your forehead just drop into the mat. Taking big breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just let yourself relax into this position. If you're feeling too much discomfort in your hips, just bring your knees a little bit closer together. Good. One more big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then we're going to ripple our spine on up. You can bring your knees a little bit closer together here. And then arch your spine, look down toward your hands. So I'm pulling my belly button up, arching my spine, and then I'm going to roll my shoulders back, lift my tailbone, and lift my chin off my chest. Feel that nice stretch in the low back. Good. One more time. Round it up. Good. And we're going to roll it back. Good. Warming up that core. You can even kind of come into little circles here, dropping that left shoulder. It's early in the morning, so we just want to loosen it up. You can rotate, switch the other way. Good. Now you're going to bring those hips back into that child's pose and up. So we're going to just rock into that child's pose. If you need to bring your knees a little bit wider here to feel that stretch a little bit more, go ahead. Let's rock back and forward. Good. Very nice. Bring it up. One more time. Rock it back. Good. Starting with a nice warm up. Now we're going to crawl back up here into a nice bear crawl position or a tabletop position. Curl those toes under and lift your knees off of the mat. So you have strong shoulders here, pushing your hands away from your shoulders. Your knees are hovering above the mat. Knees are underneath our hips. Shoulders are underneath our hands. You should feel your quads turning on Feel those abs turning on and shoulders turning on. Now, drop the knees and lift them back up. Push those hands into the mat. Draw your shoulders. Good. Away from the mat. Tap the knees, lift the knees. Tap the knees, lift the knees. 10, 9, it should burn here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, fire up those abs. 2, 1. Now we're going to crawl our hands back. We're still having our feet pretty close together, but you can find where you're comfortable here. And we're in a nice deep squat now. Elbows to the inside of your knees, hands to heart center if that's comfortable, or you can keep your hands down. You just want to try to lift that chest. We want to try not to be here. So lift that chest the best that you can. Now we're going to drive one arm up, left arm up, and then bring it to stand. Then we're going to bring it back down, right, left, down. Nice little deep squat here, warming up those hips. Good, then we're going to crawl back out into a bear crawl, like we were earlier. Drop the right knee, lift, left knee, lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Crawl it back into that deep squat. Woo, feels good, right? Warming it up. Everything's turning on. Let's go right arm, left arm. Holding that deep squat. Stand it up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Good. Lower it back down one more time. Lots of control through these movements. You can drive those elbows into the knees here. Good. Let's crawl it back out. Same thing. Stack those shoulders over the hands, knees under the hips. Drop the right knee, lift. Left knee, lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Crawl it back one more time. Nice deep squat stretch here. Good. You can kind of rock side to side, warm up those ankles a little bit. We're going to get into a little squat series next. Good. Right here, I want you just to drop that right hand down, right elbow into the right knee. Nice little spinal twist. Looking up at the hand if you can, if that's comfortable. Drop it down. Left arm down to the mat. Right arm up and twist. Good. Slowly unbind. Right arm shoots up, left arm shoots up. Bring it to stand. I'm just going to adjust the camera here for y'all so you can see a little bit better because we're going to get into a standing series. All right, so now you're at the top here. You're standing with your feet about hip distance. You're going to bend the right knee, drop the right arm down, open up and look up at that left hand. Nice little oblique stretch here. Good. Then you'll switch. You're going to bring your left arm down, slight bend in the left knee, open up that right arm. Feel a nice little stretch to the right side body. Good. Lower it back down. Let's come into our squat series. All right, let's fire up those legs. So, feet about hip distance. Let's squat it down. Press those arms back. Bring it down. Arms come back. In that squat, hips are coming back. Back is nice and flat. Press those arms to the wall behind you. Create some tension through the back of the arms. Push. Good. As you're pushing the arms away, tuck and squeeze those glutes in. Squeeze the glutes in. Good. Stay here with me. We're squatting and squatting. We got about 10 more here. Keep going. Good. Press those arms back behind you. Exhale as you stand. Inhale as you squat down. Good. Give me 2 more. We're going to add on here. 1 more. Hold it down at the bottom here. Good. All I want you to do here is bring your right arm back, like you're kind of shooting maybe like a bow and arrow, and then twist to the side. Left arm, twist to the side. Good. Right, left. Good. Give me 2 more. Right and left. Good. Hold those arms down or out in front. Pulse it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Right heel lifts. Left heel lifts. Good. Stay as low as you can, where you still have control over your body. If this is uncomfortable to lift a heel, hold the squat. No lift. Good. Keep it up. You got it. Right heel lifts, slow and control, especially as you bring that heel back down. Good. Keep going. Good. Give me 4 more. Get a little lower if you can. That's 4. A little lower. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to squat and come up to the toes now. Squat it down, up to the toes. Good. Press those arms back behind you again. Good. Firing up those legs here. We're going to come back into a core movement next. We're going to finish off these legs here. Good. Now, I want you to add in a bounce at the bottom. Bounce and up to the toes. Bounce and up to the toes. Good. And up. Good. It's kind of like drizzling out here. So humid. Good. Bounce it down and up. 1 more rep. Got those legs firing up. Hold it down at the bottom. Pulse it out. Pulse. Pulse. Bring those arms back behind you. Pulse those arms. Pulse the legs. We're here. Pulse. Pulse. For 10. You get lower. 9, 8. Then you get lower. 7, 6, 5, 4. Lower. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Stand it up. Good job, y'all. We're going to come down to our mat for a little core series here. All right. Starting at the back of your mat. Bend those knees. We're going to crawl out into a high plank. Right here. Good. We have our hands under our shoulders. Abs are pulled in. Belly button's pulled in. Good. Hold it here. Okay. Drop down to the elbows. You can bring your hands to touch here. We're going to pike our hips up. Pike our hips up. Lower down. Hip dip. Hip dip. Pike our hips up. All right. Here we go. Hip dip. Good. Hip dip. Pike our hips up. Good. 6 more. You got it. Take your time. 5 more. Pike. Good. Work at your own pace. Hip touches. Right hip touches. Pike those hips up. 3 more. Hip. Good. Hip. Pike. 2 more. I know it burns. You can do it. Good. Good. Drop. Drop. And lift. Good. Drop those knees down. All we're going to do here, so hot outside. Left leg extends. Hands are underneath our shoulders. Just lift and tuck it in. Good. Lift, little kick back. Bring that knee in. Now, we're going to exaggerate that arch here. So as the knee comes in, arch the spine. You can keep your eyes at the top of your mat. Good. Little crunch. We're going to add on to this in just a second. Give me about 4 more. Exaggerate that crunch. Good. Good. Now, tuck those toes under here. As you crunch in, lift that right knee off the ground. Then lower it back down. Lift the right knee. Crunch it in. Really exaggerate that arch in the spine. Like a cat who's scared. Arch that spine. Push through those hands. Good. 4 more. You got it. Good. 3 more. Good. Now this one, hold that knee up, hold the chin in, and pulse that knee in for 10. Little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Lift that knee back. Pulse that foot up. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee in. Pulse the toe up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Extend it out. Curl it in for 10. Good. 9. Imagine like you're pushing through water as you curl that toe in and extend that toe long. Good. You want it to feel like there's tension. Squeeze. Give me 4. Give me 3. Keep that knee high. 2, 1. Lower it down. Let's switch it over. Right leg extends out. Give me those kick back into that crunch. Good. Exaggerate that upper spine. Curling in. Good. Keep it up. You got it. Extend it long. Curl it in. Right? You got it. Good. Big curl. Good. 4 more. Reach it long. Curl it in. 3, 2. Now, lift the toe or uncurl the toe. Lift the knee. Tuck it in. Drop it down. Good. Lift off that left knee now. Big curl with the right knee. Good. Keep going. You got it. Good. Stay with me. Lift that knee as the right knee comes up. Try and bring that right knee into your chest as you arch through that upper back. Give me 3 more. 3, 2. Hold it in here. Lift the right knee. Pulse that right knee in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Kick it back. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good job, y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1. We bend the knee in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it out. Curl it in. Extend it out. Big curl, big squeeze. Keep that knee off the ground. Lift that right knee so that it's parallel to the mat. Good. The leg that's moving. We don't want that right knee to drop. Give me 6, 5. Good job, y'all. Keep it up. 4. We're going to switch it up here next. 3. We're going to roll over onto our mat. 2, 1. Lower it down. Go ahead, switch around for me here. We're going to come onto our mat. We're going to do a little more core work, and then we're going to finish off with some glute work, okay? So when we lay down onto our mat, I want you to imprint the lower part of your spine onto your mat, so you do not have an arch throughout that low back, okay? So as you lay down, imprint that low back into the mat, okay? You can let your head rest down, or you can bring your hands behind your head. Once that spine is imprinted onto the mat, you can lift your left leg and then your right. So right here, check if that low back's lifted. If it is, press that low back down. Now I want you to lower your right, lift, lower your left. Good. right and left. Good. Right? Now, if your low back starts to lift off the mat, when you lower your foot too low, try just bringing your foot halfway down and then back up. Good. Now, lower your head down to the mat. Give me 2 more reps. Give me 1. Good. And 2. Imprint that low back down. That's the important part. Now, as we lower our right, we're going to crunch up our neck, or crunch up for our upper body, okay? Not our neck. Left leg drops, crunch up. Keep those elbows wide. Chin is tucking into the chest, elbows are wide. Drop that low back down into the mat. Good. Very nice. Keep it up. Got it. Good. Big crunch up. As we crunch up, left leg drops. Good. Give me 1 more on each side. Right leg. Good. And left. Now, both legs are going to drop as we crunch up, and then relax the neck down. Crunch up, drop the legs down. If the low back starts to lift off the mat, you're only going to go here and then come back up. Just go as low as you can before that low back lifts off the mat. You've got 4 more. Good. 3 more. Good. 2 more. Push that low back down. Your abs are going to feel it much more. You push that low back down right there. Push it down. Very nice. Good. All right. Now, I want you to bring your knees together, feet together, and just let your hips fall down to the left. Okay? That's where we're going to start. Bring your hands behind your head. We're going to crunch our elbow up toward our hip. Right elbow toward the hip and down. Good. Crunch and down. Lift. Bring that right elbow toward the right part of your hip. Good. Good. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that right arm long and pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it over, other side. Roll it to the right. Hands behind the head. Let's crunch it up. Left elbow, left hip. Good. Good. Breathing naturally here. Big crunch. Elbows are wide. Crunch that left elbow and give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up here. Left elbow or left hand. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it back here. Now rest your head all the way down. Bring your hands out to your side. You should touch the back of your heels with your hands here. That means you're in a good spot. Now let's finish it off with some bridges. So all I want you to do here, drive through your heel, drive through your midfoot, and lift that hip up. Tuck those hips under and squeeze the glutes. Good. You need 10 reps here. That's 9. Squeeze those glutes. That's 8. Good. 7, 6, 5. Let's finish these glutes off. That's 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Lift the heels off the mat. So just like we started with our squat series, we're on our toes now. Lower down and lift up for 10 more. If this is uncomfortable, just bring those heels back down and do 10 more reps, just like you did. Otherwise, your heels are off the mat. You got 6 more. Good. 5, 4, Breathe. Good. 2, big squeeze at the top. Hold it up here. Big squeeze to those glutes. We don't need to lift through our back. Just tuck those glutes in and pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels and pulse it up again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Lift the left leg. Drop it down. Lift the right. We're marching those legs out now. For 10. Good. 9. Good. 8. 7. Good balance on that one leg. 6. Keep those hips lifted. Right here. Lift those hips. Good. Give me 4 more. 4. 3. Lift those hips. 2. 1. Lift that leg, left leg one more time. Hold it here. Lift through that right hip for 10, 9, little pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower and switch. Left leg down, right leg up. Pulse that left hip up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs come down. Hold that bridge up. Last little hold. Squeeze those glutes. Dig those heels down into the mat for 5, 4, 3. Slowly roll the spine down. Great job, y'all. Class is over. Extend the right leg long. Hug the left knee into your chest. Great job, y'all. I hope you liked class. We did more abs than we normally do. If you know anything about me, you know I hate ab work, so I did it for you. Good. You can open up that hip now. Good. Taking big breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Then you can cross that left leg over the right, and then bind your hands behind the right leg. Hug the knee to your chest. Good. Good. Let's switch. Extend the left leg long. Hug the right knee into your chest. Nice little stretch for the hip here. Releasing any tension in your low back. Good. Open up that hip. Right hip drops down to the outside of your mat. Try to keep your left hip on the ground here, and let your left hip lift up. Good, then let's cross the right over the left. Hug the knee into your chest. Wrap your hands behind your left knee, and hug your knee into your chest. Good, one more. Big breath in. Big breath out. Roll your way up to your mat. And you're all done, y'all. Thank you so much for coming to class. I hope you liked it. If you're looking for anything in future classes, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you had any questions on any of those movements, feel free to message us directly. And if you're looking for more programming from us and our coaches, let us know. Thank you guys so much again. I'll stick around here for another minute if anyone has any questions or comments. But reminder, we have live classes every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. If you have any questions, let me know here in the chat. But otherwise, I will see you for class Tuesday or Thursday. Bye, everyone.